A topic that's been all over the social media, maybe the news. I don't really watch the news, so I don't know, but I know it's been everywhere. And it's like this sex trafficking thing. And I just pretty much want to talk about it because it's heavy on my heart. And I just want to talk about like a time for me that I feel like could have been detrimental to me, or my name could have been listed in somewhere in there if I just didn't take the steps that I needed to take. So like a few maybe weeks ago, maybe a month ago, as you know, if you know me, I don't have no car. I don't have no like means of transportation to my name. But I have family around me that works really well at making sure I get where I need to be or whatever. So that day, my dad was here, but he had to go to work. So I decided to catch the bus because I wanted to go hang with my friends at TSU. But when I went to, where was it? The front. So yeah, I went to the front because there's a bus stop right at the front of where I stay at. So I went to the bus stop and I was just like, okay, I'll wait here. Mind you, on my phone, I have an app that tells me like when a bus is coming or whatever like this. So I had misread it or something, and I realized the bus wasn't coming till like 10 minutes later. So being that it wasn't coming 10 minutes later, I'm just sitting there waiting. So there's a truck that comes, and the truck is like coming this way towards me, and it's like have his blinker on. It could probably be coming into where I stay at or making a U-turn. But it was so happened to be really just needing to make a U-turn, but they saw me and the man was like blowing his horn. So I'm like, maybe it's my friend. Maybe it's somebody I know. Because, you know, when people be blowing, you know, people have different cars all the time. So you never know if it could be one of your friends or something, or somebody you know just in a different piece of transportation. So I'm thinking, okay, it's somebody I know. Let me see. I'm scoping the scene, trying to see. I'm like, there's nobody I know. So it's a white man, first of all. The first thing I know is a white old man. The man comes to the door. I'm tripping. The man comes to where I was standing at. He drives up into my complex and it's like, hey, you need a ride to wherever you're going or whatever. I can take you. You know, I'm free. I have literally nothing to do. So I can take you. And I'm like, You know, as a teen, not even a teen because I'm 20 now. But as a young person, you always be thinking of easy ways to get where you're going. So in the meantime, I'm just like, okay, yeah, the bus is going to make a bunch of stops. I could just ride over here and get where I'm going. Then I'm like, no, that's dumb, girl. Just get on the bus. So I was like, oh, no, I don't need no ride or whatever like this and that. No, I'm good. He was like, no, get in the car. And me thinking, as a young person, why does this old man want me to ride with him? You know, you thinking like, oh, he trying to do something to me. Which was probably valid. So I'm like, no, I'm catch the bus. In the meantime, the bus was coming down anyway. So I'm like, no, I'm getting on the bus. Whatever, like this and that. Then I'm thinking, when I get on the bus, though, the whole ride, I'm thinking, this man could have potentially either been three things. Being nice, just taking somebody, which is probably not what he was trying to do. 2, thinking that I was young, dumb, and he was going to take advantage of me and rape me. Or 3, he was going to have my body cut up into pieces all around this place and I would be dead somewhere. So I was like, okay, I'm so glad that I did do what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I thought better. And immediately I called my dad because he was getting ready for work and was going to go. I was like, oh, there was a man that just tried to reel me into his car. Whatever. I'm so freaking nervous now. Like, I don't want to have to ever catch the bus again, really, because I'm scared. But I know I'm going to have to catch it again. It's like, oh, well, you should have called me so I could have came out there. Normally, I have a little knife on me. I didn't have it on me at the time. So, that was a scary moment for me. And I know y'all probably like, oh, she's telling the story fast. But my camera, I just really filmed this already. I really told the story in depth. Another video, but my camera cut me off. And I don't want my camera to cut me off again. So I just made a rush video and threw it together, and I just compacted together the story and made it shorter for you guys. So yeah, that's the story. I just wanted to make sure I got my story out the way. But period, this whole little sex trafficking thing is just so crazy. And it's like it was first in other states and stuff, and it doesn't like Atlanta and all this, mainly at like Clark and all this stuff. And now it's hitting home because it's like a lot of cases in Houston and everything. So it's getting like crazy, and that is scaring me because I just feel like it could be any one of me, my friends, or anybody, my siblings, my family, just anybody. It could be anybody that's harmed. So I feel like everybody should take precaution because people, and it's starting to hit people just doing regular stuff through the day. Like, it could be somebody just catching a Lyft to work or something. You can't even trust your Lyft drivers no more because they're like in disguise sex traffickers. And then you can't even just walk up the street in your own neighborhood because you got people just coming out. You thinking, oh, that's just somebody that live here. These are people that are really trying to take you away. You can walk down the street right now today and somebody will just snatch you up. So it's just so crazy to me. And I just felt like that's one of my most recent stories of something that could have had me in something like that. So I'm like, oh, take precaution of anything because you could just be minding your business in your area of comfort and somebody would just invade where you are and it could all be going like that. So that's the main thing I wanted to talk about. Whatever like this. And like I said, I gave y'all my story short and simple, which I had an expanded version of it that I had filmed and everything. And my camera just like ended. It just cut off. The video was gone. So this is what I compacted, like a little quick, maybe 5-6 minute video so you guys could see. It may even be like 4 or 5 minutes, which I know nobody's probably gonna watch, but you should watch it because I bring the bangers with the story time, so whatever. So yeah, this ain't even about a banger though. This is about a real life situation that happened, that could happen to me. Well, that kind of happened to me, that could happen to you. And stuff like that. And people probably could watch this and be like, oh, she's telling this like something really happened to her. Nothing, being something happened to you makes it even like more times real. But just something that could have potentially happened to you puts a place in your heart that makes you feel for everybody else that's going through it. Even if something never happened to you, I already feel empathy for people. But like just kind of knowing that could be you is what makes it even more like worse for you. You're just like, I really need to watch my surroundings because I'm not a person that typically does. And I feel like that puts me in a lot of vulnerable spaces anyway, because like when I go somewhere, I hear all the time from people, I do not pay attention. I've heard it from my mom. I've heard it from my cousins. I've heard it from my sister. I've heard it from everybody that I really don't pay attention to my surroundings. Like, yeah, like I've gotten into arguments with people about it because they want to tell me like, you need to pay attention, to where you are. And I was lucky that day that I was on like all focus. I was in there with the thinking that I didn't was easily naive, just trying to get a ride somewhere, and I could have been trapped in that situation. So that's all I came to talk about, y'all. And that's honestly pretty much it. I said it's Thursday, and I just want to put some content out to the people because I've been busy with work. And, well, really, I wasn't even scheduled past Monday, but Tuesday and Wednesday, I got called into work. So, it's been crazy. And because I planned on filming a video Tuesday because I know I have to work Monday. And I got called in Tuesday. Then I planned on filming on Wednesday, and I got called in Wednesday. So, today is the first day I had some free time. I actually had some homework to do. I did that. Now, I said I have a few little free time in the evening, night. So, I said, let me do something for y'all. So, it's not much. I know y'all really like the more entertaining stuff, but on a serious note, y'all, this is real life. So, that's it. That's me. Y'all have to let me know what y'all want to see so we can keep bringing y'all entertainment and funny stuff to watch. And that's pretty much it. Peace.